my name is Alicia Field, and for our project, my group and I chose the painting La Vie. La Vie is a French word which translates to for life. This illustrates the blue period in Picasso's life after experiencing the suicide of his former friend. This painting conveys a woman wrapped in a cloth holding a baby standing to the right of a nude woman who is resting her head on the shoulders of a nude man, all looking visibly discouraged. On the wall behind these figures, there are visible paintings showing people sitting down with their heads in between their knees. The element of texture stood out to me because the dull, rough textures throughout the painting reflects a point of sadness and grief. This reflects the present time that we are facing due to the pandemic, where people's outlook on life seems to be discouraging and gloomy, which makes this painting relatable to today's challenges.
In the art piece La Vie by Picasso, space is certainly incorporated. There is a man who is wearing undergarments and a nude woman on the left and a clothed mother carrying a child on the right. The man's finger is lifted toward the mother as if to say pause or hold on. This puts space between them even though they aren't too far from each other in the frame. While he is lifting his finger, the nude woman is draped on him as if she didn't want him to go anywhere. That further creates the distance between the pair on the left and the mother on the right. This distance shows the priorities of the man. He is giving into his sexual desires, it seems, instead of supporting or giving the time of day to the people who need him. It can be assumed that the mother may have interrupted the time of the pair on the left. It could explain why the woman is nude. The space between the nude woman and the man is non-existent. She is clinging onto him, displaying a sense of intimacy to the mother. All in all, the spacing in this piece is very well detailed.
Hello everyone, my name is Jonathan Escudero, and I'll be speaking on shapes of the artwork La Vie by Pablo Picasso. This artwork is a two-dimensional art piece that plays and tries to give a three-dimensional illusion by combining elements in lesser degree. For example, the individual that is crawled up in the middle looks like he's further than the people that are standing. Most of the shapes here are free-formed. As you can see, it's mostly people, individuals. The male, you know it's a male because he is much taller. His face is more structured. You can see his jawline. He has short hair. He's more cut, more ripped, more muscular. The woman that is hugging him, she's not that tall. She has long hair, very soft, structured face, has breast. Woman on the right side that's holding the infant, you can see looks much older with neck showing more and the structure of the face with long hair. You can see that the lining on the cover-up that she has shows that it's a bit bigger and it's not a piece of clothing. It's something you use as a cover-up if you're cold. The baby looks very young. As you can see, it's small. His face is very infant looking.
My fellow group members have referenced the Picasso painting we have chosen to analyze is known as La Vie, which translates to life, or you could reference C'est la vie, which also translates to that's life. Within a synopsis of this painting, it is stated that Picasso, during a brief period in the early 1900s, had been depressed and suicidal due to the death of a close friend he had, which is the reason this painting is represented in such a grim and dreary manner. The formal element which stands out as well in this art piece is color, and due to the nature in which Picasso had made it a large theme during his portion of his life, shows how suggestive he has been towards representing his personal grief and miseries during that time. Chance as well is also big due to one half of the couple not knowing of the infidelity issues that they had been going through, and this in part could represent our current time period because a lot of couples could potentially be going through cheating issues. The meaning of this painting is oil painting on canvas. The style is expressionism, and the height is 239 by 170 by 10 centimeters framed, and unframed it is 196.5 by 129.2.
My name is Messina Fisher, and we chose to talk about La Vie, and I chose to talk about the colors of this image of this art piece because the colors used were very dull, creating a gloomy appearance, and I believe dull colors were used because it looks as if a child is being taken away from their parents, and parents being sad creates a gloomy atmosphere, and I cannot personally relate to this at all,
but I thought this piece of art has more of a story to tell than all the other ones that I saw.